Today I'd like to talk to you about the modification to get the Field World LUT 7X monitor cage to fit UU rig monitor mount and the GH5 camera cage. I had to machine it up, it didn't work. So I can offer this service if you want to send your style. UU rig's just a stuck-on name, you'll see the style, and many manufacturers make them. So if you need the modifications, just put it in a return postal envelope and I'll machine it up for you for about 25 bucks. But this is the process, and I'll just talk over the videos just to let you know what's happening. The NATO mount clamp wasn't the standard. The Field World pin distance is their own. It's not the same as the ARRI. In my series of the best ever unboxing and review videos, when I was mentioning the monitor, I had showed photos of a different monitor that had the transmitter bracket on the back, and that is the LUT 7S Pro. And looking at those photos, I noticed that they have got the proper slots that I've mentioned. So it looks like Field World has different slots for different models. So the Pro does fit the ARRI and will fit their Field World distances. But I don't know about the brackets, the cages. Maybe the cages mount, I don't know. This is necessary for the LUT 7S cage. I had to mill the NATO dovetail 0.4mm to take off before I was able to get the NATO rail to fit. Just little cuts, just a little bit at a time, just to see how just to get it to fit right. After that was done and fitted, I then thought about putting a hole in the top of the mount for the Field World pin, but decided against it. I then decided to machine up the camera cage and put a slot in that, the ARRI distance. Now, it is a fairly skeletonized cage. Most of the material, as I said in the video, 99% is probably only swarf now, so it is not solid enough to clamp, so I have to be careful. So I just clamped it up, clocked up the hole, and gently took 0.1 cuts to depth till I got the fit, and then just milled out the slot, took the finishing cut, and that fit on. So that was great. Overcome the main problem, which was it didn't fit the cage of the GH5 and it didn't fit the cage of the Field World LUT 7S. That was done. Then when I assembled it, the power plugs could not access the power terminals. So to rectify that, I then had to machine the front corners of the mount to allow the head of the plug to go in. Now there's larger plugs, thinner plugs, massive plugs. So I got the thickest plugs I had and they now fit in. After all that, the monitor cage fits on the monitor mount, fits on the camera cage. And the two power connections, which are there, these are just dummies to show you, fit in. That's what it looks like when it fits. That's how solid it is. It's a range of movement. What stops it from going further is the actual thumb nut there. If you change that to a 2-cent screw, button head, it would miss, and then you could, for whatever reason, flop it right back. Power plugs, pop in. If you're interested in getting that mod done or you've got some other modifications, just leave your email address on the comments after you subscribe and I'll get back to you and we can discuss it. If you've got any questions, don't forget to subscribe and they'll be answered. And as always, thanks for watching.